Hello children, welcome back to your computer class. In today's class, hope you'll enjoy this class because we'll be knowing what internet is, okay? Uses of internet. So what is this internet? The internet is a recent technology in computers that started at the beginning of 1990. So in the year 1990, this internet gradually started. It came into effect. There were networks using which communication of computers was possible. Okay. However, internet is bigger than any single network. Internet, in short, what does this internet means? In short, internet means, can anybody tell me what is internet? Internet means inter plus network. It is a network of networks that is very big in size. That is very big in size. Inter plus network. Okay. So let's see. Inter plus network. Can you see this? Can you see the image? Yes. So, internet, it's being connected worldwide. Okay? It's connected worldwide. So, we'll not get into the technical details of how the internet is built. Okay? We'll just go to the uses of the internet. Can you see this? I'll just show you one more image. Okay? So, internet is being used worldwide. So, the first one. Let's see. Learning. The first one is learning. Of course, you are learning through internet. Yes, you are getting recorded classes. You are getting your notes through WhatsApp or the PDF format. Yes, children? Yes. So, you are using the internet now for learning purpose. What it tells, there is no limit to how much you can learn from the internet. Websites like YouTube contain many tutorials. Of course, you are getting your online classes through YouTube only. Yes? Once you click on the YouTube link, the video starts and you will be able to watch the lesson, learn the lesson. Yes, children? There are online encyclopedias like Wikipedia in which detailed information you will get. Okay, you can search any of the topic which you want. Fine. Then by giving out websites where you require the information can be found. Some search engines are Google and Bing. So usually you search through the Google and Bing. Yes? Fine. The next one is communication. The next one is communication. What is this communication? How do you communicate? Usually when we are in class, when you come to school, how do we communicate with each other? I just explain the lesson in front of you and you people understand it. Whereas through internet, how do you communicate? Gone are those days when people used to write letters to each other. Do you remember, children? Those were the days where they were writing letters to each other. But now what is happening? Those letters are being transformed into email, what you call as Gmail, Google Mail or electronic mail. You can send email to one person. Okay, I'll just show you. One to another. Instead of writing letters, you can just compose a mail and you can send to that person. Fine. So compose. So any of the one, whomever you want, you can send the email. The same way how you were typing the address to whom to send. So you can just type in and send. Fine. Just click it. Send. It's already being sent. So this is how we were using the. We are using our present communication network. Then you will be allowed an inbox free of cost and you can store all the data in it. Okay, you can store all the data in it. So inbox Inbox, you can store all the data in it, and you can store what? You can store information, incoming mail or sent mail, everything. See, you can use the sent mail to whom you have sent, that will be there. Drafts, if you have done any drafts which you have not sent, even those will be kept, okay, saved. If you have some important mails like notes and all, even that will be kept. Understood? So inbox, it contains all the text whatever you have got. Then building networks. What is this building networks? What is this building networks? How do you build a network? Do you build a network? You can continue to be in touch with your friends and previous colleagues with the help of the internet. There are quite a few social networking websites that allow you to get updates from your friends and also comment on each other's pictures. So now if you have any doubt, you just ask the doubt to the teacher regarding the notes or the video, whichever is being sent. So you are communicating, and in the same way we are building a network, okay? A network is being built. So what are the examples for that? Websites which are used for that, that's Facebook, that's the common thing which we use. Then Instagram, you just post all the videos and updates to that, photos and all. Then the other one is the Twitter. Yes, so I think you can see each of them, how your Facebook works. You can upload a photo and video. You can even comment to your friends, this is good, this is bad, oh it's nice, all those things you can do it. The next one is your e-commerce. The next one is your e-commerce. What is this e-commerce? E-commerce means electronic commerce. So now anyways it is lockdown, everybody is at home. How do you do shopping? You want to buy clothes, you want to buy groceries to home. How is it possible to do? Had anybody gone out and brought the things? No. This electronic commerce is helping every one of us so that we can do the online shopping. Okay, online trade and business can be done using this e-commerce. Though the internet technologies have advanced so much that like buying and selling goods from a nearby store by giving cash is done. Buying goods from e-commerce companies by using electronic currency is now possible. You just do the Google Pay, Phone Pay, yes, or through your credit or debit cards, payment can be done. There is no need for you to go to the store and buy the things and come. Online, completely online, using your mobile phone or the laptop or the system, you can do this shopping, or you call it as electronic shopping. You can buy your clothes, books, computers, groceries, chocolates and everything you can think of from these online stores. Each and everything from A to Z you can get it through the online e-commerce or online shopping. The next one, business. What kind of business? So if you have a business that you want to advertise, okay, you can do so easily by maintaining a website on the internet. If you want to start your own business, so online business you can do, okay. Advertise your website. You can create your own website and advertise for your business. Many websites advertise themselves on search engine results and pay the search engine maintainers money, okay. You are supposed to give them money because you just can't freely do the online business. Apart from all these uses of the internet, it is also really easy to use. Yes, it's very easy to use. Then GUI OS like Windows 7 to visit website locations. You can just type the URL whichever you want and you can search for the website. Fine. The blue color one, what you are seeing, that's the URL. We call it as Uniform Resource Locator. That's the address. If you type in any address in the address bar of the browser and press enter, the website opens up, okay. Anything if you want to search, if you want to search anything, any information, so you can just type in the address over here and click on the enter button, that will open up. Yes children, hope you all have understood this. Fine. What are the uses of internet? What are the uses of internet? Is everybody there? What's the uses of internet? learning, communication, building network, e-commerce, okay, business. These are the uses of the internet. Then we'll move on to the address bar. Okay, address bar. So what is this address bar? So what is this address bar, children? So this is the address bar. In address bar, the part of the browser window where you type in the web address. Okay. So this is your address bar. The cursor you can see. Yes, now you can see. This is the part of the window wherein you type the address bar. Understood? This is 1. Can you see this now? Yes. In that you have 4 buttons. In that you have 4 buttons. We'll be seeing what are those 4 buttons. The first one is refresh button. The first one is refresh button. Okay. The first one is refresh button. Okay. Refresh button. Fine. So this is your refresh button. Are you seeing it, children? It can happen that the web page does not load completely on the browser window. In that case, you may make another attempt from the beginning to load the web page. I'll just click on this. Okay. So this is your refresh button. Did you see this now? Yes? Fine. The next one is stop button. The next one is stop button. If you are loading a website but changed your mind or realized that there was a mistake, you may stop the loading by pressing the stop button. You can just stop it. Fine. Understood? That's the stop button. Then next one, back button. Next one is back button. So this is your back button. Can you see this? I've holded it. Click to go back, hold to see the history. Click or hold to see the history. Got it? This is your back button. The other one next to it, arrow mark. Can you see? Right arrow, that's the forward button. Left arrow, that's the back button. So if you click on next button, so that's the forward button which moves forward or it goes to the next page. So that is the forward button. Then after this, children, you have window control buttons. After this, children, you have window control buttons. Can you see this? The small minus sign is the minimize button. Other one is the restore, or you call it as maximize. Okay. Then the red one is the close button. Fine. So the window control buttons are minimize, maximize and close. Understood? Minimize, maximize and close. What are the address bar buttons? You have refresh button, then stop button, then back button, forward button. Window control button, minimize, maximize and close. Understood? So these are the window control buttons and these here are the address bar buttons. Okay. Then advantages of internet. What are the advantages of internet? Okay. Advantages of internet. I'll just be showing you. What are the advantages of internet? Sharing of data. You can share your data. Understand? You can share your data. Then less hardware cost. Hardware cost is very less. You don't need to pay much amount for this. Then security. You have a good security. You can keep your information personal and only for yourself. Okay. You have a good security. Understood? So what are the advantages of internet? Sharing of data, less hardware cost and security. Understood, children? Got it? Then next one is disadvantages. So what are the advantages? In the same way, you will be having disadvantages of computers also. So what are the disadvantages of computers? Of internet. What are the disadvantages of internet? Okay. Fraud. What is this fraud? What is this fraud? Chances of internet fraud and stealing is entirely possible. However, the chances are lessened by security, but we should be careful on the internet while making financial or other transaction. So they can take your security. If you have given passwords or something, they can take that. Okay, so that can be stolen from you, so you'll have to be very careful. Frauds happen. Then quick spread of information or communication while you are communicating. So if you send a wrong message, that will be quickly sent, that will be quickly forwarded. So you'll have to be very careful while you are using the internet, because information will be spread very easily. Now for example, I am sending you the class link. What will happen? It's only that only one person will see? No, the whole class of yours, like third A and third B, both the classes will, can watch the video. Yes, that's the very quick spread of information. That's the useful information or the video which is being sent. But even the wrong information also can be spread very quickly. Then virus threat. Okay, virus threat. Now we already have a virus threat, that's the coronavirus to our body. So we are very safe at home. Yes or no? Yes. In the same way, your systems also have this virus threat. What is this virus? It is not that the coronavirus or some other virus will come and sit in the system. Why? So computer systems have their own type of virus wherein they corrupt the systems. Okay, like how we get fever, headache, flu and all those things. In the same way, your system also gets corrupted. Okay, it may turn off directly, it won't ask your permission to shut down or restart, or duplication of the data. All these things happen. So we should be careful while opening various sites on the internet. If you keep on opening different sites which are useless, virus may come and attack your system. Okay, you'll have to be careful with that. Then the next one is hacking. Okay, the next one is hacking. What is this hacking? Hacking is the process of illegally gaining access to someone else's computer system. Okay, I don't have other business, I have to hack somebody else's system. I have to know, I want to know what they are doing, what they are exactly writing, what is the documents they have kept and all those things. It is somewhat like stealing the information from other system using my system. Okay, that is called as hacking. So you'll have to be very careful with that also. The person who does this called as a hacker. The person who hacks some other system and takes the information is called as a hacker, and that work is called as hacking. That illegal business is called as hacking. So children, in today's class you have understood the uses of internet, then different components or tools in the internet, the address bar and the window control buttons, advantages and disadvantages of internet. I'll just brief you up once again. So children, what are the uses of internet? So before that, what is internet? Internet is nothing but inter plus network, where it is a network of networks that is very big in size. Okay, then moving on to uses of internet. What are the uses of internet? Learning, communication, building network, e-commerce, business. Okay, then components of the internet. Address bar. In the address bar you can type in the address. In that you have different buttons. What are those? Refresh button, stop button, back button and forward button. Then next one is window control buttons. What are the window control buttons? Minimize, maximize and close. Then what are the advantages of internet? Advantages of internet is you can share data. It is hardware cost is very less. Then you have good security. Fine. Then disadvantages of internet: fraud happens, quick spread of information, virus threat and hacking can be done. Okay children, did you understand this topic? Hope you all have enjoyed this class. I'll be meeting you in the next class. Till then, take care.